Have you ever heard of Beethoven? One of the most genius musicians who ever lived, who created one of the greatest music in history. But ladies and gentlemen, do you also know that this genius is also deaf? Some people have been asking and wondering, how can a deaf person create something even he cannot hear? From a long distance and from a long searching, I've been looking for that answer. Turns out, the key is passion. Beethoven loved music so in love that he doesn't care what he can hear, but he cares what he can feel. I know some of you are asking, why am I saying all of this? Look at me. Do I look like someone who can give a good speech? I'm shaking with fears. I'm holding my tears right now. But do you know what's the passion that gives me the strength? My passion is to give benefits and knowledge to all of the people out there. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope all of you are doing fine wherever you are out there. And don't you ask me how I'm doing, because I'm doing perfectly just fine. Speaking of me, I forgot to introduce myself. Yes, I know I'm not as important as a president or an astronaut. Hey, but in this speech, I'm the main character now. My name is Muhammad Akbar. I'm from Ar-Rohmah Senior High School, Malang. I would also like to thank to the judges and to the audience who are lending me their time for me to give a humble speech on the title, The Power of Words. But before I begin my speech, I want to ask another question for you all. What is the most powerful weapon known to mankind? Is it swords, guns, bombs, or even nukes? No, none of them. The most powerful weapon known to mankind can even be used by the most weakest person in this world. Words. A wise man once told me, although bullets can make wars, but words can make history. On this remarkable day, I want to take you on a journey to an extraordinary and often underestimated realms of words. Words are the fundamental building blocks of communication, but they are so much more than that. They hold the power to shape minds, change worlds, and leave a lasting impact to societies, nor to individuals. So, without further ado, let us all explore the profound of words together. Words are like a piece of cake. They have bundles, layers of deliciousness. One of which is words as a bridge of understanding. See, let me tell you a little story. When I was a kid, how can I say this so I don't embarrass myself? I'm an introvert. You gotta trust me on that. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't really interact with my neighbor. Heck, I even get nervous when I'm buying food at the grocery store. And that always makes me jealous of other people who get to hang out with their friends, interact with other people. Every day, every night. What do? Heck, I just watch movie in my room 24/7, even though that's kind of fun, but actually unhealthy. So I asked to myself, how can I interact or at least speak to other people without being awkward or weird to them? And that's where the power of words saved my life. With words, I can talk, I can speak, I can communicate with other people, no matter who am I talking to, where am I talking to, or what is even the topic we're talking about. Because words serve as a bridge that connect us from the people who are we talking to, from different backgrounds and different culture. Not only am I able to talk to them, but I can understand what they're thinking, what their feelings. That makes me feel more closer to the person that I'm talking to. Well, if you're confused from my long description above, well, let's just say I just met a lot of friends just because of words. Because with good communication, we can foster empathy, build connection, and promote tolerance. But although all of the good thing I've just said about words, well, just like this world, everything has its upside and everything has its downside. Words can also be used as a double-edged sword. Although words is a powerful thing that can be used for good, but it can also be used to harm, deceive, or even to manipulate others. Who are one of those people that I'm talking about? Let me give you one example, then I think some of you would have known. Hitler. Not only that Hitler is one of the most vicious dictator leaders in the world, but do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that this dictator leader is also a superior speaker. He has the ability to give speech to people that can encourage, that can manipulate others from people who are listening to him. But sadly, although he has an amazing talent, unfortunately, he used them so he can manipulate the German to go on wars and created one of the most horrific and yet terrifying wars in history. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is essential to use our words responsibly, considering their impact on others. So, in conclusion, the power of words is undeniable. They have the ability to shape, create, build, advance changes. Our generation have the opportunity to change our world for the worse, for the great. It is our responsibility to know the weight of our words so we can use them wisely and truthfully. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us all harness this amazing power of words so we can build a brighter, more compassionate, and more connected future for us all. Oh, well, look at the time. Time's up. Well, I do apologize if I have to end my speech right now, but don't be sad, because inshallah, we will meet in another sunny day. The last I say, thank you very much. Good night. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.